Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. Don't forget, if you like the video, click on like and subscribe and talk about it on chat lines, wherever it is your social media activities, and help us to grow and help more people. I'll talk to you soon. So what he says, my husband overthinks that if I dress my baby, who is just 2, in pink clothes, or let him play with Play-Doh and other soft stuff, then he might turn gay. Why does he think like that? Jesus. People don't turn gay. They're either born gay or not born gay. They don't turn gay. You don't turn gay. You're not, as I said many times before, you're not cow's milk. That you milk today and a few days later, due to temperature, you become sour milk, buttermilk. And then a little later on, possibly due to temperature, you become yogurt. And then long time later, you become cheese. That doesn't happen. It's chromosomes. You have certain sequence of chromosomes, and your gender is created in your mother's womb based on that, and that's the end of it. It's not going to change. You're not going to turn. Because if you're supposed to, for many reasons, but the simple way that we can all understand it, beside the scientific proof that it's already done, it's all about chromosomes and genes. It doesn't change. But if it was supposed to be changing, so if it can change from this to this, then you should be able to change this to this later on. Why not? If something is not supposedly, as the argument is here, or with your husband or some other people, is not stable, it's like saying, why the color of your eyes in the middle of your life from blue doesn't go black? Because the genome has already been set in the mother's womb. This is what it's going to be. It's not going to change unless you put the lens on, which is not you. Yeah. So if something is not as stable as every organ of ours per their gene description is designed to be, if they're not, and you argue that this can change, like a heterosexual man, heterosexual individual can turn gay. So then, if that's the case, then gay can turn heterosexual. Or the heterosexual that you say can turn gay whenever in his life, then therefore that same person can also, again, from that new gender, turn back to the other gender that it came from. I mean, how many times this is going to happen through life? From like age this to this will be heterosexual, then this to this would be homosexual, then that, and later on would be again heterosexual. Then when are we going to have stability? How our species going to survive? When is the procreation to have children? All that will happen if we constantly changing gender. That one would want to mate with opposite sex and have babies, and then the other. How is that going to work? What this mentality started? How did it come up with? A certain percent of the population are born gay. A certain percent of population are born heterosexual. And the genome and the genes and the way our genders are decided and created is in the wombs of the mother. When you're born, you're born. However you're born, you're blessed with that. And you live and enjoy, and we are all equal, and embrace what we are and accomplish what we are here to accomplish. That's the end of that. What's this other business of you wear pink, you become gay? Why? Pink is a great color. I know, but that's an old way of thinking. And in countries like, I don't know, India or Iran or Pakistan or places like that, they've got this old mentality and lack of education and all that. Continues in the traditional way of thinking that if it's a boy, even in North America, this is how it was for years and years and years. Even today, hardly anyone wears their young child. If it's a boy, they don't put red necessarily clothing. They use, I don't know, blue. So blue for boys and pink for girls. It's just a traditional thing. It has no scientific backing. You can wear whatever you want and you'll still be the same gender you were yesterday. You can wear it for 10 years and still be the same gender that you've been born as. And same thing with kids. I remember when I was, I don't know, 16 or 17, and there was this shirt. Then you wouldn't go to stores and buy a shirt, not t-shirt, shirt, like, dress shirt. You would actually go to a tailor and he would measure and then it would make that shirt for you. And you could choose a different color of the garment. And for the color of my skin, I was young and I wanted the girls to, find me attractive. So naturally, I would look to see what is going to look good on me. One of the colors that looked, actually, I thought it would look good on me because I had some shirt. It was a reddish pinkish, like salmon, which was not so much out. And when that shirt was made, it actually looked very nice. It didn't turn me anything other than what it was. And I love women, and I'm heterosexual. And I enjoyed wearing that because many girls really liked it and thought I looked very handsome. So, but you know what? It's not a big deal for you to create something with your husband on that. And let me ask you this. Why do you wear your son pink anyhow? I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but I'm saying, why would you? Give him all the chances that he would actually not be, I don't know, create a problem between you and your husband. It's not a big deal. But the Play-Doh thing is a bigger bullshit because a child is so fragile. You don't want to give him dangerous things to play with, like metal and steel. Play-Doh is good, but the danger with Play-Doh is not that he's going to turn gay. It's so ridiculous. The danger is that he could eat that thing. It's so soft and he could think it's edible. You shouldn't give a 2-year-old to play with those sort of things. So anyhow, tell your husband to chill out, man. It's not 500 years ago. Colors don't make people's genders change. In fact, wait till your son is older and depending on his complexion, pink, light green, pistachio color, all kinds of green, looks good. Then if he likes it, likes it. Gender doesn't change. If that was the case like that, then the other way of it would work. If somebody is gay and they don't want to be gay, let's say, I don't know, I'm just saying, I'm just trying to deliver. So if they wear black or blue, then what? They would become heterosexual?